tena ya maana kabisa ni mambo ya barabara. Sasa serikali inatupatia barabara zile hazina wateja. Sasa barabara kama hii, hebu niambie wale watu wanapita hapo wanaweza toa pesa ngapi? Kama wanaweza tutafutia tu barabara mzuri kama.
Welcome to Celebscope. Today we are peeling back the layers of one of the Kenya's most enigmatic storyteller, Francis Kibe, famously known as Rapcha The Sayantist.
State House Road, Parliament Road, ndio wageni waheshimiwa wakikuja hapa Kenya kama akina Nana Obama wanakuja wanunua vitu kama hizi. Hii nguo inaweza toshia mtoto wa Obama, lakini nisipopata opportunity ya kwenda kwa barabara kama State House Road, nitatoana wapi na huyu jamaa?
Or he calls himself Raia, Isiyo, Kawaida, an ordinary citizen with an extraordinary story. Born and raised in the heart of Nairobi's Eastlands, Francis Kibe grows up surrounded by a rhythm of the streets, matatu slang, hip-hop beats, and the raw pulse of ghetto. The rough environment shaped him early, teaching him humor, resilience, and survival in equal measure. He attends local school around the Eastlands areas, and though he is not the straight A student type, he is always the kid with the comeback, witty, sharp, and observant. The classroom may not have had his attention, but the streets, they made him a philosopher.
Sikuwa najua toto isinaweza rudisha haga peke yake bila kichwa. Nilikuwa nafikiria zote upelekana. Nikaanza kurudisha haga peke yake. Jua vile tutafanya hii job, sawa? Usiwe pervert. Alafu lesson ya mwisho kabisa nilifunzwa nikiwa mganga ni ati customer wengi sana ambao wanakuja kwa waganga ni akina mama. Na akina mama shida zao zile ambazo wanakuja kwa waganga ni almost similar, the same. Bwana yangu ako na mpango wa kando. Familia yangu inanipiga vita. Kazini ama biashara napigwa vita. Nataka mtoto. Hizo ndio wanakuja kwa waganga. So lazima ucheze psychology. Mother akiingia namna hii, lazima uwe time. Akifika tu kwa mlango aende kuingiza tu kichwa. Sasa na stimulate ile brain. Mimi na pale chini naanza kuzungusha mkono. Ile nyungu iko na maji ndani. Hisi kanisa nimefunza. Ndio nakwambia gently ni tota ichi. Alafu one thing ambayo kanisa linifunza ya maana sana ni ati mganga hawezi akaitisha pesa imeshikana like 100, 200 ama so 5 ama 1000. Haiwezi, lazima kuwe na coins.
But life takes a turn. In his younger days, Rapcha finds himself on the wrong sides of the law, arrested and sentenced to prison for theft. The experience became his PhD.
Naingia makeja za wenyewe. Sasa hizi yani ni reform.
You guy unajua
jela ulienda paje?
You guy unajua ile kitu moja na kuaga ni ati the only employment opportunity kwa youth wote wa ghetto ni crime. Na crime inaanzaga na kwa crime inakuanga uwezi, crime si kama hizo jobs zingine. Lazima upande in stages. So uanze place ya kuangalilia the hardcores makarao and then so ukue trusted. Upande juu ukuje mahali penye vitu zimeibiwa tunaweza kupatia uende huu. So nilikuwa around hiyo area, nilikuwa napanda hierarchy. You guy.
Behind bars where he begins reflecting deeply, realizing how easy it is for a young man from the hood to lose direction and how rare it is to find redemption. That's when the name Sayantist starts forming, born from the idea of someone who studies life like a scientist, experimenting, failing, learning, and evolving. Upon release, Rapcha channels his energy in storytelling. He goes back to school and finishes high school. Then later, as fate has it,
nini Jozi unafanya Raia?
Niko Facebook.
Hii Facebook kwani ndio nini? Kila mtu uko Facebook.
Kila mtu uko Facebook, wewe tu ndio hauko. Sijui uko wapi.
Siwezi kaingia. Hii Facebook ile tag bidii.
Hook
Ati Cynthia.
Si ndio?
Naweza ingiaje jo?
Una dial star 544 hash.
Star 544 hash. Cynthia vloga amesimama kama dharau. Toto si toto, stuli.
He joins radio. He lands a radio gig at Ghetto Radio, the heartbeat of urban radio. Alongside his co-host Mwafreeka, the duo becomes legendary, unfiltered, hilarious, and brutally honest. They give voice to the voiceless, discussing politics, ghetto struggles, relationships, and music. Raw and relatable. Their chemistry becomes undeniable. Together, they even bag corporate gigs, including the iconic Safaricom star 544 hash internet bundles Advert, where their humor captures the pulse of Nairobi youth culture. Rapcha styles a mix of street philosophy and ghetto satire. Think Socrates if he grew up in Kayole. When mainstream media feels too censored, Rapcha finds a new home in digital media. He joins Iko Nini Podcast, bringing his signature grit and authenticity. His episodes are confessional, reflective, and brutal honesty. He talks openly about the realities of ghetto life, crime, love, poverty, and mental health, things most people only whisper about. The listeners love him because he's relatable. He doesn't pretend, he's lived it.
Mwai Kibaki. For real. Mwai Kibaki. Because Kenyatta, kuna Kenyatta Avenue. Moi, kuna Moi Avenue. Uhuru, kuna Uhuru Highway. Raila, kuna Raila Odinga Way. Na Ruto, of course, tunamjua. By the time anamaliza 5 years atakuwa na barabara kama 10. Sababu Ruto belong to the streets.
But fame doesn't shield him from personal demons. Rapcha's battles alcoholism, a struggle that nearly cost him his career and family. He goes through painful divorce, an experience that humbles him even more. Now a single father of 2 sons, whom he lovingly names after 2 of the greatest stand-up comedians, a nod to his love for humor and legacy. Rapcha becomes both father and mother, juggling school runs, content creation, and personal healing. He often says raising his boys is what keeps him grounded. The reason I keep laughing when life gets dark. Rapcha then launches Chizi Podcast, teaming up.
Welcome back to the Chizi Podcast. Kama dawa niko na mtu wangu wa power anaitwa Jemo straight out mtaani TV Kenya. Sasa ni right baba. Ndio hiyo right.
Teaming up with Jemo of the Mtaani TV, another streetwise thinker. The show is unapologetically real, from men's mental health to Nairobi hustle culture. Their banter blends street humor, social commentary, and uncomfortable truths. It's not just a podcast, it's a therapy for the ghetto mind. And of course, it wouldn't be Rapcha without controversy. One of them.
Some guy called Rapcha.
The scientist.
He's a scientist?
No, it's just a name. Say it to Rapcha the Sayantist.
Okay, who you say? I'm not entirely familiar with him.
Let's talk about moments in 2025 Kenya's entertainment industry. History is his beef with Khaligraph Jones. Rapcha, known for calling it as he sees it, publicly questions Khaligraph's authenticity and representation of the ghetto. Social media erupts, fans take sides, artists weigh in, and Nairobi entertainment scenes turn into a verbal boxing ring. Some see Rapcha as salty. Others hail him as the last truth teller in the game. But one thing for sure, he gets people talking. Why the scientist? The name scientist is Rapcha's play on scientist, a man who studies Raia life, the common citizen life, like an experiment. Every experience, mistake, and heartbreak becomes data to dissect human behavior, especially that of Kenyans, with hilarious precision. It's social science in Sheng. From the Ghetto Radio to Iko Nini Podcast, Safaricom campaigns, Chizi Podcast, and his Raw Street Chronicles, Rapcha The Sayantist remains one of the most authentic storytellers, and that can be seen through his raw and uncut stand-up comedy series that he has been dropping over the years. He's not just a comedian or a podcaster, he's a voice for misunderstood, a survivor, a dad, and a living mirror to urban Kenyan. From the chaos of Eastlands to Mike, From the chaos of Eastlands to the mic that moves minds, Rapcha proves that real stories, no matter how messy, are the ones worth telling.
As in, jamaa amekaa juu ya gari for so long, mpaka wife akasema sasa church ibaki State House, because hawawezi wakaenda church Sunday because William Ruto ataenda juu ya gari. As in, Rachel Ruto anapanga watu hivi vizuri, ni Sunday, anapanga watu hivi vizuri waende church. Wamekuja wote, amekuja mfungwa gari vizuri, watu wake wanakuja, Shalin kuja, Shalin. Ingia kwa gari. Wanaingia kwa gari. Nigrita. Wanaingia. Wanangojea William Ruto. Shalin anasema, acha tumpatie kitu kama taka 10. Unachai ni toen. Akienda kuuliza, na kwani baba yenu yako wapi? Anagongwa na mguu hapa. Pa ikiswing kutoka kwa sunroof. William ameangalia juu. Sakayo.